Today's topic, we are going to talk about graphical inequality. Before then, we note this, that the method for graphing an inequality is to draw the boundary line that defines the inequality. Then we have to note that we make use of dashed line if the inequality is less than or if the inequality is greater than, and this shows that the boundary is not included in the range of value. But we make use of solid line if the inequality is less than or equal to, or if the inequality is greater than or equal to, and this shows that the boundary is included in the range of a value. So let's look at this question. From here, we are told to solve each inequality on a graph by shading the unwanted. You note we are shading the unwanted. The first one A says x is greater than 3. So before we can solve this s greater than 3, let's put this inequality sign to be equal sign. We have that to be x is equal to 3. So we check where s is equal to 3. Look at x value. X is equal to 3 should be at this point. Then I will draw a line at that x equal to 3. So this line is at the x equal to 3. But we note that this is just less than, which means that we only need a broken line or a dot line there. We need it to be a dot line, not a solid line, since it is less than. So we shade the unwanted part. The unwanted part, it says x is greater than 3. So all this point 4 is greater than 3, 6 is greater than 3. So all these parts are less than 3, which are the unwanted part. So we are going to shade the unwanted part, and this is the graph of the inequality. Okay, so the B part, I will draw it on the same graph here. It says y is greater than or equal to minus 5. That means that this inequality, I will make it to be equal, y equal to minus 5. So check where y is equal to minus 5. This is minus 5. This is a y axis, and minus 5 should be somewhere here. So I will draw a line at that point. So at this line, we have that y is greater than or equal to, so it should be a solid line. So where am I going to shade? It says y is greater than or equal to minus 5. Greater than or equal to minus 5. Look at this, minus 6 is less than minus 5. Minus 4 is greater than minus 5. All these parts are greater than minus 5. So the unwanted part is this part. These are the unwanted parts. So this is where I'm going to shade, because we don't want this. All these parts are less than minus 5. But all these parts here are greater than minus 5. Okay, so at this point, the C part also says minus 2 less than x less than or equal to 2. Okay, let me draw it in the other page. We have minus 2 less than x less than or equal to 2. From this point, I will first of all choose this. We have minus 2 less than x. Okay, I will have that to be inequality. Let me say x is equal to minus 2. Change this to equality sign. So x equal to minus 2. Where is my minus 2? This is my minus 2. X equal to minus 2. I'm going to draw a line at x equal to minus 2. So this is the line at x equal to minus 2. Now, since it is less than, we have to get it to be a broken line. So this will be a broken line, shouldn't be a solid line because it is less than. It can only be a solid line if it is less than or equal to. So since it's less than, it's only be a broken line. Okay, so at that point we have to now check where to shade. We are shading the unwanted part. From here it says that x is greater than minus 2, or minus 2 is less than x. So s greater than minus 2, s greater than minus 2, all these parts are less than minus 2. Minus 4 is less than minus 2, minus 3 is less than minus 2, minus 1 is greater than minus 2. So s greater than minus 2, these are the wanted part. So we are going to shade the unwanted part, and the unwanted part are this. Shade the unwanted part. Okay, so that's it. Then we go over to this x greater than, s less than or equal to 2. So I'm going to change this inequality to be x equal to 2. So check where s equal to 2, that is this line. Then I'll draw a line at that point, x equal to 2. So since we have it to be less than or equal to, it's going to be a solid line. Now where am I going to shade? We said x is less than or equal to 2. Less than or equal to 2. All these parts are less than. This is 1 is less than or equal to 2. All these parts are less than or equal to 2. But we are told to shade the unwanted. So these parts are the unwanted. This part are greater than 2. So I'm going to shade the unwanted part. And this is how we draw the graph of an inequality.